Don't build confidence, build evidence. Confidence is as a result of evidence, not the other way around. You're watching me on your platform right now, and most probably you will think that I am a very confident person. I'm looking at the camera, I'm talking to you as though I'm not shy and all those things, but I wasn't always like this. Some time ago, it was really very difficult for me to even look at my colleagues' faces in the class while I was in the secondary school, to even have a conversation, a normal conversation with them. It was really that bad. I didn't really start having these conversations until I was in senior secondary school too, and it was because something happened. Back then, during my time in the senior secondary school, there is this idea, because I schooled in Lagos State, Nigeria, one of the public secondary schools in Nigeria. At the time, there was this serious need for students to actually have about, 6 credits in some major subjects before they can move to senior secondary school 3. And then from there, the government takes responsibility of paying the major exam we would have to do in the senior secondary school certificate examination, and pays for everybody that is able to pass into the senior secondary school 3. And like I said, before I got to SS2, I have always been this very quiet person. I've always just done things on my own. I don't really talk too much. In fact, if the right noisemaker in the class, I'm sure my name is not always there. Except if the class captain just chooses to write my name because I turn my head to somewhere without necessarily talking, or I look backwards. That is only when you find my name in the noisemaker. I was practically like that. I do not talk to anybody. And one of the reasons why I felt I lacked that confidence was because I felt other people were doing better than me. Other people were outspoken and I wasn't outspoken. Other people have good grades in their subjects and I don't. All of these things, putting it together, contributed to me looking at myself, basically just looking down on myself, right? That I couldn't do better. That's just the way I'll be. But there was a turnaround when something happened. So at that time, everyone was required to get about 6 to 5 credits in a particular, including math, English, and some other subjects like that. And it happened that at the 12th term of senior secondary school 2, I was among the only 5 to 6 students to actually have those credits in those subjects and eligible to move to the next class. While other students, every other student, it was a science class at the time, were having less than those credits required. And at that point in time, I think the State Ministry of Education kind of threatened the student that they were not going to be to the next class. And this conversation went on for weeks. Students were afraid, they were this and that. And that was one of those students who actually had this normal credits that was required to go to the other class, including mathematics and English and some other, important subjects. Before I know what was happening, students were already echoing my name. They were like, wow, who's this guy? Where did he come from? He doesn't talk, he doesn't really interact. How could he possibly have had this number of credits in this subject and all of those things? It just started as a whisper, and of course, how fast whispers spread, and it got to me. And that kind of gave me some bit of confidence. I can actually relate to the prefect, I can actually relate to some of the beautiful ladies in the classroom and all of those things, because they now know that I am not just a silent person. I'm also someone who has substance, right? And that is why I agree with Alex Omozi when he said that when you are trying to be confident, don't focus on building confidence. Build evidence, and your evidence at the end of the day will result in confidence. Confidence to be able to do things, confidence to be able to speak up, confidence to be able to actually express yourself based on what you have done, based on the fact that you already have a track record of doing something. Showing my ability to be able to gain those credits in those subjects really elevated me, and so I became friends with people who I've always considered to be more brilliant than me, or more outspoken than me, or more beautiful, more handsome than me. And that was how my opening up to actually having quality friends at that time began. If you are watching this video hoping to hear one or two things that will support your confidence level, I want to say you are in the right place, because I have continued to learn how to build more evidence so that I can boost my confidence in talking to people, interacting with people, making people know I can do something when I say I will do it, and I do something when I say I will do it. Making them trust me with responsibility and resources. And so I remember that story, and I'm also applying it to my YouTube channel right now, because I know that even as I am talking to the camera right now, it's not as if I have gotten it to that confidence level that I'm so very, very proud of. But I do know that if I continue to do all of those things, showing up, I mean, since I started this YouTube channel, at the time of recording this video, I have not missed a weekend without filming, editing, and finally uploading anyway, even if it doesn't sound perfect. And I know that over time, as I continue to do those things, I'll get better and better and better and better, and I'll be able to confidently look at the camera, confidently able to talk, and even retain more attention of the people watching me, giving them information that they not only consume but also have the ability to transform them. So in this video, I will be sharing 3 things I'm currently learning to keep boosting my confidence level. Confidence comes from you being able to draw from the fact that you have done something before, and what you have done before literally speaks for you, just like how my school days speak for me in terms of putting me in the spotlight that, oh, this person actually has substance. So if you are looking to increase your confidence level, you have to focus on building evidence of competence in what you do. And so number 1 thing to keep in mind when trying to boost your confidence level is that you have to keep promises to yourself. Keeping promises to yourself is as simple as saying, oh, I've got something to do by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I am going to wake up by 6 a.m. Provided God wakes you up by 6 a.m., it means you're telling yourself that by 6 a.m. you are going to start up, get up and do that thing. Now, if the next morning comes, I probably will set alarm to disturb your sleep so that you can actually wake up around that 6 a.m. And that alarm rang at 6 a.m. and then you shifted it to 6:15 a.m. You are not keeping your promise to yourself. What you are telling your brain, or what you are telling your system is that you are not capable to keep promise to yourself. And so it will be difficult for you to keep promise to other people. And when you cannot keep promises to other people, they lack confidence in you. And when you cannot keep promises to yourself does not trust you enough to commit things into your own hands. And if you cannot commit things into your own hands, it will be difficult for people to commit things to your end. And when that happens, you have to say, I have lost confidence in you. I don't think we can do this anymore. So always ensure whatever you have said you are going to do, ensure you keep promises to yourself. Like I said, most of the thing I bring on my channel is something I am currently learning and looking to master. Keeping promises to myself for me is saying that, oh, I have decided to start my YouTube channel and I am committing and promising myself that no weekend will go without me recording, editing and uploading a video. It is going to go on whether or not I have more subscribers in the next 10 years. How that's going to go, I'm trusting God to do it, but that's a purpose I'm willing to keep to myself. And if I'm able to do this over time, I will see that my confidence level will rise and I will be able to make more valuable YouTube content for my viewers. So keeping promises to yourself as a way of building evidence of competence in what you do, and in turn boost your confidence. Number 2 thing you need to keep in mind to boost your confidence level by building evidence in competence at what you do is to keep in mind that you only need to be better than the previous times. Say for instance, the person that invented the light bulb, I think it was told of him that he tried the process for about 9,099 times, if I'm not wrong. And then one of his subordinates was like, come on, we should stop this there, right? And then the response was that we cannot stop now because we have only learned, based on evidence, that it will not work in 99,999 times. Come on, let us try it again. So confidence comes from learning how to do things better, because when he did the first one, he realized that it wasn't working, right? So he's not going to repeat the same thing, but he's going to do something better on the next one and something better on the next one. That boosted his confidence that, oh, I have found 999 times ways this thing is not going to work. That is confidence. You know that what you are doing, what you want to get better at, there are levels that you will need to scale to be able to get to that point where you can say, oh, I can confidently tell you what will work and what will not work. That is you building evidence based on practice, based on what you are learning and you are getting better at, to be able to provide solutions to people, knowing what works and knowing what will work. That alone means that your work speaks for you. So always keep in mind to be better at what you have done in the past. Also keep in mind that your track record of doing things over and over fuels your confidence level. Again, this is a call to walk the talk. So you don't just talk it, you walk it. When you walk it and then the work is manifested, the work itself speaks for you. You won't necessarily have to speak about it, but people can see it, people can tell it to other people. They can spread the news of your good works because you've been able to do something over and over and over again. Confidence will always come from the evidence you have built over time about what you're doing. So applying this to my home YouTube channel right now is that I have seen a significant change from my previous video. At the time of the recording this video, this is my fourth long form video. I can see that I am speaking more to the camera and I am not really moving left, right, and center like I do in other videos. So over time, I am getting evidence on the fact that I can look into the camera calmly and talk without moving more parts of my body because I am nervous. I can sit still and look into the camera, and as time goes on, I improve the gestures, I improve the body movement, and it gives more meaning to the words I speak. And then I now have the evidence to put more meaning to the words that come out of my mouth, and makes it make more sense to you. So when you do something over and over again, it has the ability to fuel your confidence level. Keep promises to yourself, keep getting better at what you do than the previous, and when you do over and over again, fuels your confidence level. When any part of this video makes sense to you and you believe it's going to support increasing your confidence level, ensure you give this video a like so that you can inform YouTube that there is somebody out there giving value to the community, and subscribe to this channel to encourage me to keep on building the evidence I need to fuel my confidence level, and I'll have you to thank for it. So till I come on your screen again, ensure you still continue to remain a champion by keeping your promises to yourself so that it can be easier for you to keep promises to other people, and they can see integrity and they can be more confident in you.